It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day, and I keep forgetting I have a mic and I want to yell, so sorry about that. Okay, we are in Claremont. Remember this? This is a majestic, for lack of a better word, microclimate. Now, those of you that are in LA, don't get excited. I don't mean Claremont with an E, I mean Claremont with an I, the San Diego Claremont, down south. Oh my, this is a garden that went in about 3, maybe 4 years ago, and we have not been here for over a year. Everything has run amok. This used to be a fairly intricate tapestry, and I maintained it as a tapestry for the first couple of years, but I've made a decision that I'm not going to continue trying to keep it formal. We are going to slowly begin to convert this garden into a specimen garden. We have gutters and pots in the back that we can showcase the smaller sedums and graptos and crassulas. So we're going to be pulling out this blue orgialis. It looks really woody and messy. I'm going to be moving this crassula undulata, getting rid of the macrocarpus. I'm not loving that. Getting rid of some of these crassulas and cotyledons. And just tightening it all up and exposing a lot of my intricate rock and rubble work. It's going to look spectacular. The only thing that isn't going to need a thing and never needs anything is the xeriscape. This little sidewalk garden here that has just got some really tough aloes in it, and this agave blood spot, which bloomed out almost seconds after I planted it, but I just cut off the bloom spike. She threw off all of these pups, and now she's just a really interesting stand of agave. I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm not going to touch it. Back here, look at this Pachypodium lomerii. Holy mother of lomerii. Look at that. That thing is spectacular, and it's kind of being swallowed now by the crassulas and the cotyledons. This variegated crassula is spectacular, so I'm going to make that more focal. Look at the plants, look at the kiwis that are growing onto the driveway. I mean, this will all get gutted and reset. Love the millii in the back corner. That's blooming its head off and looking wonderful. Look at these bracteas, the petalanthus. So giant. I personally am going to thin these out. We are going to remove this sticks on fire because it has gone completely flopsy mopsy, and we will find a nice upright, colorful branch to reset. I'm also not happy with this aloe arborescens. It's looking woody, so I'm going to pull that out. And you know, I don't know that we need to put anything in its place. If we do, I've got some ideas. But that's basically it. I'm really happy pretty much with this middle section. It looks great. We're going to tear in, and we'll see how far we get.
That's why everything was happy here. That's why everything was happy here.
You got a leak?
Yeah. A lot of water.
Alrighty, it took us all day, 5 people, but we got her done. Tore this thing apart. Most of the small grapta sedum, pachyes, aeoniums, all the little stuff, we moved to the gutters in the back and just recreated this into a specimen garden. Tightened up the Pachypodium bed over here. This Pachypodium is so magnificent that I really wanted to showcase it, so I lightened the load over in this area too. Remember, we repurposed every single plant that was viable in other areas of the garden. I gave some to my crew. I've got some going to the San Diego Swap and Share, so all good. Look at this Crassula undulata. This is the gold standard. This is what you can expect from this plant. So if you're looking for a low hedge that will cover about 3 feet in height by about 4 feet in width and have a natural undulated kind of look to it, this is your girl. She is frost tender, so only down to about 32 degrees. I think I found Greg's hidden talent. He laced out these Petalanthus bracteus like a boss. They look so much better and they don't look hacked up. Okay, just look at this Aluaudia procera and the agave blue glow. I mean, that is just spectacular, isn't it? One of the neighbors just walked by and she said, I just like to walk by here and drool every day. She wasn't kidding. Let's go back and just, let me talk a minute. We took a couple of the big stands of Crassula undulata out of the front, and Cullen took cuttings and created a hedge in this bed. The client had some sticks on fire in here. I wasn't feeling it, so we repurposed those, and now we're gonna do the Crassulas here. We also just touched up the rock, the black 3/8 lava rock through this ribboned area. We just have, you know, these three gorgeous pots. Look at this Ferox. It's getting ready to throw off its blooms. It's a little late, but wow, is it spectacular. Then we decided to just, since we had so much plant material from the front that we could repurpose, we decided to completely gut the gutters and start over. So Hannah and Terry did. We just cleaned them all out, put in some fresh soil, popped in a bunch of cuttings, and we'll be good to go for another 3 or 4 years. I am so thrilled with the pots in this backyard garden that really haven't been touched. They look so pretty. Look at that, Echeveria imbricata, and we've got Superbum. That's the biggest Superbum I've ever seen. So, you know, again, it's about microclimate. It's the right plant in the right place. When you find a plant sweet spot, it will not disappoint. We thinned the herd out a little bit. We had some of the Senecio amaranthius in here that I just wasn't feeling, so we pulled those out. Those are being donated to San Diego Swap and Share, and just kind of ran with the Crassulas in here. It's just so lush and so beautiful, and I'm so happy, and probably won't need me again for another year. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, reporting in Claremont with Team DFS, and your succulent tip of the day.